Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Vivian and I share food and style inspo. Please excuse my voice because I clearly lost it. I initially had pre-recorded everything and then obviously went to the Bachelorette weekend this weekend and then was going to upload everything earlier this morning. But I realized upon reviewing my footage that I had completely deleted the first portion of this video. So if you see like a slight hair change, maybe slightly different makeup, obviously the voice changed towards like the second half of the video. That's because I'm just redoing the first part so I don't have to redo everything. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. As you can tell from the thumbnail and title, today's video is going to be the second installment of the bridal series, which is sharing all the details for my birthday and bachelorette. So please excuse me if I'm looking down at my phone. I'm just looking at the little itinerary that I sent the girls so that I don't miss anything. But let's get on to the details. So my birthday bachelorette weekend was in Terranea Resort. Why I picked Terranea was because I'm not the most like party gal. I love a good drink, but I honestly just like can't handle too much alcohol. I'm very lightweight. So I thought, like, what are the things that I really enjoy? I figured maybe a spa day would be fun. All of my friends kind of live all over as well, so I thought I go to Terranea pretty often anyway, so why don't I just host my birthday bachelorette there, and then that way we can go to their spa. They have 3 or 4 different pools, so many different restaurants, so I figured this would be the perfect spot. So I'm also really excited because I gifted all of the girls these tote bags, which if you guys have been following me for a bit, you guys would have seen me carry this. I've been trying to like sneak peek this bag to them, and every time they said this was so cute, I was like, just wait a couple weeks, girls, you're gonna get your own. So all the girls got a tote bag here with a visor. Mine is more of like a whiter color. Theirs matched the straw color better. I also wrote them a letter on this really pretty parchment paper and this gorgeous floral envelope. So I wrote them like a handwritten letter to each girl inside of their tote bags with their visor. And then it also just had like a champagne, a little water, and a liquid IV for them. But yeah, that was in their little tote bag. So if you are doing a bachelorette weekend or even like a birthday weekend and you want to get everyone goodie bags, I feel like at a coastal resort, these straw bags are such a good idea. These are definitely a dupe for the Loewe bags, which are like a designer bag, but they're so expensive, like $500. These are around $40 at Target. And I believe they're still in stock, so I'll link these down below because all the girls loved them and they used them all weekend. So highly recommend these. To book the reservation, I actually booked a reservation online through their booking website. I booked for one night from Friday till Saturday. If I had booked on Saturday, the 1st of July, there was a 2-night minimum, so I just figured let's just do Friday to Saturday, give the girls Saturday and Sunday to recoup before work, and then that way we can kind of get ourselves ready for the rest of the work week because some of us are working in between and don't have like the whole first part of the week off for 4th of July. So for our stay, we chose the 2-bedroom bungalow, which had one primary suite with a large king-size bed, and then one additional room with 2 queen-size beds, and then the sofa also pulled out into a pull-out bed. There's a little kitchenette with a fridge, dishwasher, sink, 2-burner stove, a microwave, all the pots, pans, silverware, plates, and cups that you would need. One of my favorite things that I was really excited for is the fire pit. So yeah, that's like one of my favorite features, just having our private outdoor area, like a little patio area. And then for the spa treatments, I just had a couple specific questions for them. So I ended up calling the spa and they were really helpful too. Also for our dinner reservations, because I was already on the phone with the spa, I just had them transfer me over to the dining reservations line, and then I ended up making my reservations for a few of the restaurants, which I'll get into in a second. But let's get into the itineraries just so you guys can see like what I used. This is just like a template from Canva that I just picked, and then I obviously filled in my own information. So we stayed from Friday till Saturday. For each day I put what we're doing, the time, and then suggested attire, just to help the girls out with packing beforehand. So at the top it says Vivian's Coastal and then B-Day batch itinerary since it's my combined birthday and Bachelorette weekend. Friday, arrived at Terranea in the morning, and then we headed over to the pool. They have multiple different pools. We stayed at the Cielo pool for the most part because that's the 21 and over pool with the bar. Then we had a 12:30 lunch reservation at Catalina Kitchen, which is their more upscale but slightly more casual than their fine dining restaurant. And then I put on the itinerary that we check in at 4 since that's the original check-in time, but we actually ended up having our bungalow be ready for us right when we came. So we got to go to the bungalow, chill for a little bit, and then get started with our day. And then after hanging out by the pools, I put on the itinerary that if we have time, we can go check out the sound series, which I'll talk about. And then we have our dinner reservation at Marcel, which is our fine dining restaurant. And then we headed back to the bungalow, played some games, drank some more, and just hung out. And then that was night 1. For Saturday, the spa treatments were definitely the highlight of the trip. We all got our own spa treatments. Again, I got the botanical brightening facial just to get bright, glowy skin for the shoot in a couple days. And then we checked out at around 11 and then had our lunch reservation at Nelson's, which is the very casual eatery right along the coast. There's like a cute little bell where you can ring if you see a dolphin or whale, so it's super cute. And then we hung out by the pool for the rest of the time. That is basically the entire itinerary for the trip. But let me run through some of the additional information because there's some amenities that we have access to, like at the spa and like that sound series event that I was talking about at Nelson. So in addition to the spa pool, we also have access to the amenities all day after our treatment. So some of these amenities are the pool and hot tub. They have a cold plunge, which I'm so excited to try. A steam room, also excited. The dry sauna, have to hit that. And then also their cafe, which when I was working there was called Solviva, but they still have a dining option there. And just like a little side tip or recommendation, they suggest that you check in 30 minutes before your appointment time starts. So that's like another thing that we're taking into account. So we're gonna have a late night on Friday, but then in the morning we just have to make sure that we have enough time to get up, pack, get ready, eat breakfast, and then get to the spa 30 minutes before, which shouldn't be that big of a deal because the bungalows are literally like right by the spa. So I imagine it's just gonna be a matter of like a couple seconds walking over, but still with a group of girls, getting ready, packing, eating, whatever, everything just takes a little bit longer. So that's something to keep in mind. And then finally, the last bit of additional info is about the events. So in the summertime, every Friday and Saturday, unless there's like a weird blockout date, they have this annual event called the Sound Series. And this is what I was talking about earlier on Friday. If we have enough time after getting ready and we want to do something before dinner, we could always go to the Sound Series because it's complimentary for resort guests, which I really like. If you are not a resort guest, you can still go. You just have to buy a ticket for $15. But I feel like for the setting, what you're getting, which is like live outdoor music, obviously it's a gorgeous setting being at Terranea, at Nelson's, on the cliffside. And then you could obviously get food and beer there from Nelson. So just a fun little event that I wanted to shout out there if you guys are staying there, or even if you're not, just staying as a guest. It'd be really fun to stop by the Sound Series. That's from 7 to 10 p.m. every Friday and Saturday in the summertime. So that's all the additional info for the activities. I guess I'll just mention again, for dining, we have reservations at Catalina Kitchen, which is like a coastal like family restaurant, more upscale though than Nelson's. We have a dinner reservation at Marcel, which is their fine dining restaurant. And then a Saturday lunch reservation at Nelson's, which is their most casual eatery right on the cliffs. And that's where the Sound Series is hosted on Friday and Saturday nights. Some additional eateries, because there's so many here at Terranea. There's Sea Beans, which is their coffee and sweets shop. I definitely want to stop by and get like a seasonal gelato flavor because they have a lot of really yummy gelato there. And when I used to work there, that was like a little birthday treat that we got treated to, was their gelato. So I definitely want to go there. Last time in my vlog, you guys would have seen I had this like, I forgot what it was called, like tropical lemonade or coastal lemonade or something like that, but it had like coconut and strawberry lemonade. It was so delicious. So I want to pick that up, and then gelato. Another restaurant that I mentioned earlier is Bashi, which is their twist on Asian fusion. They have really yummy like sushi rolls. Their shaking beef is amazing. Spicy tuna and crispy rice is so good. Calamari. I'm basically listing everything that I ate with Caitlin that first Terranea vlog. So that's really yummy. The grill at the resort pool, that's just their poolside dining service. And then they also have the lobby bar and lounge where you can get like bar snacks and drinks. I'm not sure if we're going to want to go there, but I could imagine like maybe at nighttime, if we don't want to stay in the bungalow, we could always go to the lounge. That just closes at 10 though, so if we want to do something afterwards, then we just have to go to our bungalow. But that is basically our itinerary and the details for that weekend. I mentioned to you guys the gift bags or the goodie bags that I am making for the girls. So I feel like that's basically all of the details. Thank you guys so much for watching if you guys have stuck around till the end of this video. As always, all the previous videos that I've mentioned, like the previous Terranea vlogs where I showed eating at Bashi, and then the second one with Sharon where I'm just kind of exploring more of the grounds and stuff, I'll include those down there so you guys can kind of get a sneak peek into what Terranea looks like. But then also stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that vlog, because I'm definitely going to try to vlog as much as I can. We'll see how much footage I can get, because I'm not sure how much of like the big camera I'm gonna carry around, but definitely have my phone, so we'll see. Just with like drinking and like trying to be in the moment, we'll see how much footage I get. But I hope this was helpful for any of you if you're currently engaged or planning a birthday party or just want like a fun staycation in the LA area. Like if you're doing a family vacation, they have a lot of really fun events and little like kits that you can get at their gift shop, which is called Point Discovery. So there's a lot of like really fun stuff going on, especially in the summertime. So if you're planning a bachelorette or a birthday weekend, staycation, an anniversary weekend, like I'm considering like should Wes and I stay there for a weekend for like an anniversary in the future or something like that. So yeah, I highly recommend going to Terranea if you guys are looking for that kind of local but luxurious resort. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of this video. If you did, I know it was a lot of talking and a lot of details, but if you have any additional questions or if you want me to go further into detail about anything, or if you're planning something and you want advice for your specific weekend, then please let me know. Just write a comment on this video, or if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, then send me a DM or email if you even want to go there. Basically, whichever way you want to contact me, I will get back to you and share more details there. But again, I will be uploading the vlog very soon, so be on the lookout for that. But thank you guys so much for tuning into the bridal series. The next installment of the bridal series is going to be everything that I wore. So I hope for all of you out there that are here for the style inspo, I hope that's helpful if you guys are planning like a weekend, bachelorette, staycation, or anything for like a vacation. I have a lot of like bridal wear, a lot of like white dresses and outfits, swimwear, things like that. So I hope that's helpful for you if you need some help packing. But without further ado, as usual, I am ignoring the cats doing all these videos, so I'm gonna clean up a little bit and hang out with them. But I will check you guys in the next one. Bye!